Yeah.
Well,
because I want to hear his side. He's the only one who fucks with it.
We can't shout out the forex niggas.
Shout out to my forex niggas.
We gotta.
They getting money.
We gotta know. I ain't gonna front.
I need PJ here because I want to hear what's the person that fucks with it. Because a lot of people I know don't fuck with it, and the people that I do is just like they're like on Facebook. I don't know.
Yeah, what was the one where it was why are you here? World Avengers. They like World Avengers. Yeah. It's kind of stuff like that.
It's similar to they don't. As far as I heard, I haven't heard anything about no vacations or nothing. But yeah. It's all about getting money, which I respect. I respect all my people trying to get money.
For sure.
Big fact.
But I'm gonna do it my own way.
I hear you. Yo, P, when you come back, bro, we gotta talk about this.
Yeah, we gonna do it when
I didn't even know he was on forex. I didn't even know that was like. I didn't know he was on it. Like,
my boy getting money.
I didn't know he was on it. So, yo, what's going on? Let's start this. Let's start shit.
Right.
Let's start this. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Rose Above It podcast. I'm your boy T.Rose.
I'm Suave.
And yo,
we got the great.
Oh, we got some goods today, man.
Great.
Shout out my man Denz here on camera.
Yo.
Denz is in the building. Shout out Shaq for last minute canceling, getting no babysitter for the 6th week in a row. Yo, Shaq, we do the podcast
only
every week.
Because it's the baby.
Every week, same time.
We gotta go switch back to Zoom meetings.
Yeah,
right.
Not even that works. Shaq's quality is too bad. Shaq had a Dell.
Oh, nah.
Shaq had a Dell. Yo, Shaq, I'm coming for you. Every time you're not here, I'm coming for you, bro.
Oh,
that's it. That's it. Shout out PJ, forex P. Yo, Denz just put us on. I didn't even know PJ was doing
we
forex.
need my man PJ in the building to have that conversation.
My guy just leveled up. He P100.
Yo, P.
I need to know.
P, we got a lot of talking to do.
He's earning his stripes right now.
We gonna see what's going on with the forex, man. Shout out to our YouTubers, our YouTube viewership. Shout out to our iTunes viewership. For real. Shout out to y'all. I ain't gonna front. Subscribers is going up. Pretty nice. Pretty slow at a slow rate, but
some beautiful messages.
Yeah, man.
I love it. I appreciate it.
Suave, you're important. We told you was a yo. Suave is an important piece to this pod, man. We told you that. The ladies love your perspective and your side.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah, Shaq, you can say where you at, Shaq. We got Suave back.
Oh, snap.
Nah, when he come back on, it's over.
That's how we doing loud? For those of y'all watching this, you can see, yo, it's hot in here. With the lights on. And
that's just for the video. That's just for the quality.
Yeah. We doing that for y'all.
Had to turn the fan on.
Yeah, we on quality control right now. So it is hot as hell.
We gonna get it popping.
Oh, we gonna get it right. We gonna get it right. Yo, how was y'all week, man? Oh wait, can you pass me that water now? My bad, y'all. Yeah. Pass me that real quick. All right.
I can start off my week.
Go ahead. I want to hear.
I guess this week is all right. Yo,
fucking water swing.
I got a list of complaints for this week. I got a list of complaints.
What's going on?
What's that? Talk about it.
I need people, to respect other people's times. Like, you feel me? I'm a photographer. I can't have everybody cancel on me last minute.
Woo!
But that's everything. You feel me? If you getting your hair cut, done, whatever the case may be, and your stylist, you feel me, doesn't do something last minute, you feel me? You're gonna be tight. So why do this to your photographer?
Is that I knew I seen something. I knew something happened when Denz posted on his photography page.
Like,
hey yo, listen. He put fees out. He's like, I need 50% deposit down.
But that's what you do.
I'm charging for late cancellation. Yeah. I respect it.
There's no. I personally hate to see companies like going off on people or atting people and going nuts. That's just my personal opinion. I would probably never shop with anybody that does that. Just charge a deposit. Therefore, your time is already paid for. So when you cancel, I got your bread, not getting it back, and that's it. Yeah, that's it. Like, there's no reason. Like, I don't like when people I like the way you did it because it was just very general. It wasn't like you were going crazy on nobody. It was just like, from now on, it's going to be a 50% deposit. Period.
You want to know why that is? Is because you know, like you said, you would hate when people do certain things like that.
Personally.
Like, you know, personally.
Everybody's
right?
different, but.
So, Wale, remember what that little like that thing that happened when they like Wale said something like, "Oh, like this is your false messiah." Like he wasn't dissing J. Cole, but he was saying like, he was mad because everybody was saying that
because of the false prophets.
No, not even like when during the times of the during the marches and all the marches.
Yeah.
He was a little upset because he wasn't getting no recognition for his whatever he was doing. And you feel me? They were saying J. Cole did it, but he ain't posting no photos or whatever. You feel me? He's out here doing it on the regular. Okay. He's been doing it.
Yeah. I know
but
what you
feel me? Like that's one person. Like he kind of sort of lost a fan from me because I'm just like, why are you coming at him for?
And that's what I don't like that, especially when you have a business like your business. Damn, we started off rip.
Nah, okay. I mean, listen, I want to hear it.
Tanya, I'm trying to get out of here.
Yeah.
We get
straight to the point. Nah, but I really hate to see that. I hate to see companies like in the comments like at da-da-da, you should have da-da-da. Personal page.
Yeah, that's why I have two.
Page, because for me, I won't shop with you.
So
that's just me.
Can I ask the question, the person who did this to you, were they black?
Oh, it was people. It was white, black.
Oh, it was
Hispanic.
Couple.
That'd be multiple.
A couple.
Yeah, it's not gonna be one time and you just, you know.
It's just I feel like sometimes when we go to white businesses and do stuff, we don't do the last minute cancellations.
Yeah.
But when it's our own people, we'd be like, you know what?
That is true.
I don't need you 20 minutes from now, bro. Just forget about it.
You're gonna take me back. You need me.
Yeah.
You know? You ain't got no other customers. Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's the mentality that they engrave. That's that slave ship mentality that we got to break up out of that.
Yep.
The sun, the rum. The
shout out to the people that did, you feel me, rebook, but you feel me, don't do it again. You see the rules.
Deposit. You're just gonna be like, okay, well next time, you're gonna be on a waiting list to book with me. You know, period. Yep. You ain't even gotta be nasty about it. It's just every business has a deposit usually.
Before you go on a vacation, you can't.
Exactly. You can't book a hotel. Yo, like you need to put something down because they don't want you to flip the script.
People don't see the world like that. You know what I'm saying? People sit there and be like, you know, they feel like they gotta be convenient for themselves, not for the business. You know what I'm saying? So, unfortunately. Suave, how was your weekend? By the way, y'all, just in case if y'all listening, y'all hear music in the background. We're next to a studio, a recording studio. So you might hear a little bit of music in the background.
They're just vibing out like what we're doing.
Yeah, so just
organic. It's just you're gonna hear it.
Yo, we gonna try to edit it out as much as possible though.
Yeah.
All right, so
but you need to hear us.
If the editing doesn't go too well,
you might hear a little something. Just know that we're sacrificing. Trip is sweating bullets.
OD.
I'm sweating bullets.
If the edit didn't go that well, PJ did it.
Oh, we just blame Shaq for everything. Yeah, he's gonna say it's his fault.
It was loud.
He didn't come.
If it come out great, shit. That's me. Oh man.
I'm done.
All right, hold on. Yo, I know I changed when I moved to Connecticut when I started drinking White Claw.
Right. Cause I'm like,
this dude is different.
I know so much people that love that. I freaking hate.
I wasn't one of them.
So it just bothers me. I don't like it.
I ain't gonna hold you. Them shits is good. You get the right flavor from White Claw.
No, I don't like it.
You gotta get your flavor.
I went out there and became. I'm like, yo, my skin getting lighter.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
White Claw. I'm getting up in the morning going jogging. I'm like, what the hell going on, man?
You getting money, man.
That's just that mentality when you move out and you start like, you know,
you're growing up.
Yeah, you figuring out what you kind of vibing with.
You're healthy now. You feel me? You probably wasn't jogging
jogging
where you had before.
Hell no. Jogging. No.
You're working out every day.
Yeah, I'm just. It's a little different.
Y'all be out. Heard it.
Cooking instead of eating out most of the time.
Boy, do I miss going out to getting something to eat every week, every day.
Shut up. You be outside.
Nah. Yo, recently I'm telling you, nah, man. The first hit's a little faster when you're paying rent. You like,
listen, you gotta relax. I be home. I be in my crib.
Yo, oh my God.
I'm stacking though, so when I'm out, I'm gonna be out. But I'm staying in the crib.
Like I'm really feeling more and more when my mom used to say to me like, yo, you got McDonald's money? I'm like, yo, every time my brothers come over, yo, bro, we can go to Popeyes. Like that nigga, like, you got Popeyes? Man?
You're right.
You getting the Popeyes for me? God damn it! But Suave, how was your weekend? My bad, I interrupted.
It's all good. It's all good. Yo, my week is pretty okay. I'm tired, but other than that, work.
I hear that.
Just work.
I hear that, man.
Just vibing out.
We getting back into work mode every day. Everybody's like, damn.
Yeah, it's becoming the new normal is becoming more.
Yeah.
More and more.
See, that's the only thing about COVID when it hit. It was like we actually got to relax and really live a little. Unfortunately, like dang. Let me not. This sounds bad. Hold on. Let me say this. Sorry for everybody who lost somebody for COVID. It was tough. Of
course,
tough times.
Definitely.
But on the bright side, it was that period of people being able to enjoy their loved ones more than they would have done when things were regular before. You know what I'm saying? Before things were pre-COVID. So it was nice to kind of sit back and kind of get that time.
Definitely.
You know?
I know it was great for me personally.
Hey, I hear that.
I mean, I've seen a lot of people working out more and more. There's nothing to do. Like, you just starting to find different little things. So
I've been saying for the longest, like this time gives a lot of people the clarity that you needed to, you feel me? Like after your first 2 weeks of, you going to sleep whenever, waking up whenever, you're getting 8+ hours of sleep. For the people that do get it, there's definitely the essential workers. Shout out to y'all. Definitely. But you feel me? For the people that's been home or hasn't been working or the company closed for a little while, it gives you a little bit of time to really sit back and
collecting them extra unemployment
and collect and you feel me and recollect on yourself.
Stack that, and then spend that and look at that as a blessing.
Not a lot of people did that, but you feel me? Like, for the people that like me, that was like, damn, I ain't working. I'm outside every day, but I was like, yo, I gotta come to the realization that I gotta. If nothing goes back to normal, I got to figure out a way to not only make the money that I was making before, but more than that.
Right.
Because I'm 20-something and I'm trying to move out my mom's crib.
I hear that.
Talk about it. And your art consists of you being out and about. Like, you can't be in your crib and expect everyone to come over to you for every photo shoot.
Exactly. Like, yo, I actually got a client that his son graduated and I got a couple editing gigs editing this guy, like a whole bunch of people saying congratulations and happy graduation. I've been editing stuff for other people that I never seen before. Man, I've been doing what I gotta do.
It is what it
is. You a working man, yo. I ain't gonna front. This gotta be mad jobs, bro. I'd be like, what you doing today, Denz? Well, I got like 4 photo shoots, but what you need?
Like, what we got tonight?
what you, bro, we'll go to bed. Go to bed.
I love it though. That's what
hustle,
you need.
Hustle,
you
the grind.
Gotta be a hustler.
The grind, man. Y'all better stop fronting and go to my man at Damn Denz Photography.
Stop it.
Is it Damn Denz Photography or Denz?
No, it's
Damn
Denz.
Shit, I'm
Damn
good.
Denz.
Off the dome. That's off the dome. All right, so let's talk about some shit. So before we get into Miss Degeneres, right? Kanye West. Apparently,
we still on him. What's he doing now?
Apparently,
checked out.
Apparently, right now, 2% of the black vote is going to Kanye West. He's still running. I thought he dropped out, but then apparently he's still running for president. Is he a distraction for this election? Do you guys feel?
Distraction for what though? Like, you mean
for the election? Like, do you feel like is a distraction from
what's really going on?
Yeah, just the black vote. What's really going on and
for the misinformed,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when is Kanye West not a distraction? But at the same time, I think it's also opening people's mind, and they playing my mind.
I know, hey, we jamming. We're jamming.
But I think it opened up eyes who wanted to look deeper into it to mental health, because clearly Kanye West does have some mental health issues, and mental health is really, like, I've heard Felicia saying that from when I first met her, and obviously we know mental health is serious, but do we ever really take it that serious? Do we ever say, like, when people are acting strange, like, wow, this person actually needs help? Or do we just be like, oh, this nigga's stupid, or this nigga's crazy, or da-da-da, he bugging.
Mm-hmm.
Cut people off for like little stuff that they probably needed an arm for. So I feel like some people are opening their minds a bit to mental health a little, a little bit more. And
I'm happy that they are. But the thing with me is, to me, it's like, I quote, Kanye to me is a distraction because I feel like I'm a little more informed than other people are, because I actually tune in, I watch the news and everything.
Yeah.
But what kills me are these celebrities that are like, and I love Chance the Rapper, but he kind of turned me off a little bit when he was like, I don't know about y'all, but I'm voting for Kanye. He's like, Kanye got my vote. Same with the baby, right? So all these young kids who pay attention to these rappers, right?
Yeah.
And these celebrities, they're just like, yo, you know what? The baby's voting for him. Yeah, I'm voting for Kanye too. And I'm sitting there like, because and a lot of them are like, yo, because Chance was like, we need another black man in office.
That's what I was just about to say. I don't think I don't know, because I'm not them. But I think some people are standing with him because he's black. Yeah. Nevertheless, I think right now it's like where people are just like black. But don't give a fuck what you do, what you said, black. But you know what I mean?
He's black, but at the same time, he has mental health issues. He's not like, how can you say, yo, I want my president to be somebody who just isn't stable. Like, you know what? He just says what he wants.
But then again, what is Trump? And half the people, clearly people love him. Mm-hmm. Like, let's not, beat around it.
And he's on the same ranting,
and he's
type
crazy.
Of time. Like,
he literally has mental health issues that he literally feels like that and stands by his thoughts. And there's people that fuck with him like that. Yeah. So
but our thing is, do we want that representing our country? Like, do you want Kanye West to go over to Africa and meet the presidents or the prime ministers, all these people of the top level of their countries? You want Kanye to represent us as a people?
But they don't care. They just want black.
Then that's the case.
They're not looking at that.
If that's the case, then why didn't y'all vote for Ben Carson when he was running?
See, I don't go into politics.
Now I'm saying, as a black Republican, why didn't y'all vote for him then? Y'all voted for Trump.
Well, this is now though. You're talking about two different times. Right now, people are pro-black more than I feel like they've ever been. For the people that don't know who Ben Carson is, please look him up. Like this.
Oh, do your Googles. Do your Googles.
I was mandated to read a book on him like when I was younger.
Do your Googles.
But I feel like right now people are. It's a different time, and people are just running with whatever they see the rest running with. So I don't know. I personally wouldn't, but I also don't want Trump. And I also don't really fuck with Biden like that. So, I don't know.
No big B for you? Big Biden? What makes you not like Biden? Just curious. Out of curiosity.
I don't really like to talk about politics. Because you know what it is? I don't like speaking on things that I'm not that in tune with. And although politics is very important, I just don't really get into it. I don't know. Some of the shit he say, it's kind of Trump-like to me. I feel like he...
Bless you.
Bless you. I was like, what the hell? I thought you was angry. I was like, oh shit.
That was a, you feel me, a quarantine sneeze.
He got nervous. I think he was getting angry. I was like, oh Lord, I should move over.
Yo, sneezes is a bit, it's like spinning into my face now. I'm like, yo, let me move back.
He trying to hold that in.
Yeah, I was trying to hold that.
Woo, that came from deep.
Between that and the sweat, I was like, oh nah.
I can't wait to see that back on YouTube because you looked angry.
Right? I was literally like, shit, did I say the wrong thing?
He was about to snuff her for Biden.
Right. I was like, damn, see, this is why I don't want to talk about damn politics.
Yeah, I probably
shit.
I was about to agree with you because I'm like
I don't know, because it's like when I vote
this is not a political pod, so we not
but just for the shit. But I don't know, it's like when I vote for somebody, like, yes, I should have used my right to express my vote, but and I'm not saying I'm not, but I'm just saying, like, I want that my vote is strong. Like, I want to go in there like I'm voting for this person because I like this person's campaign and I want to fuck with them. Because let's be real, the campaign is just to get them in office. They say all the great things to get in there. Then what? And then if you only just are focusing on just the presidents, what about the entire house? they're not the people. They're just the face. It's like a brand.
Oh, for sure,
right?
For sure.
They're just the face.
They're not the
brand.
people calling the
people
the
really calling the shots are the people down below, and we need to start working on voting
Congress, Senate,
and people in our communities.
Council. Yep.
Let's get Yonkers on deck. Let's get New York where it needs. I mean, New York ain't that bad, but
that's what people don't realize, that local officials really.
That's the real.
That really affects you more than federal.
Exactly.
As much as you think.
Exactly.
It's more
so
local.
I mean, not that they're both very, very important.
Of course,
but
not putting any of them.
I mean, I can't. My vote can't. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I vote for Biden. I'm with Biden because I don't want Trump. No, you need to be with Biden because you actually want Biden. You know, I don't want Trump neither. But
yeah, but if it's down to them two, I'm going with him. And he just picked up Kamala Harris to run as VP.
Yeah.
Then that's not even a great.
Well,
it's not a great.
I think that's a distraction. I think that is would he have started off with picking her? No. Or is it only because he really wants to win the black vote that he said, "Oh, let me get a black woman as vice president, and then the black people will fuck with me"?
I don't think anybody who picks their vice president before they actually final.
Really? But some of them be cool. Like they be fucking with each other from before. It's not.
Yeah.
That'd be like low key their best friend, and they be like, that's like if Felicia was to get. Like, be president. You think Felicia not gonna be like, I want Camille to be my vice president? The fuck?
I'll vote for her.
Facts.
I'm not.
Felicia for 22.
South Philly.
Whatever it is.
2020? Philly 2020?
That sounds great.
Imagine, right?
She better put me as her fucking vice president or some shit.
Yeah.
But I feel like they be knowing each other.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that type of pressure. Cause it's like
who's your vice president, bro?
Somebody now.
Yeah, you can't answer that.
I don't want that type of pressure. Yeah.
I mean, I sure don't, cause I'm not into politics. But
when you get married, like when I get married, I'm still like picking the best man. It's gonna be a rough announcement. Hey squad, I love you all. I gotta pick one.
But you know what? I feel like you should just you know what you gotta do? Oh, and then you got multiple brothers. I was gonna say you just gotta do your brother. Then your friends won't feel bad.
Then I have two brothers. Now if I pick one of my brothers, my other brother will be like, wow,
you just gotta make
I knew you liked him more.
Both of them.
You gotta go to the court, bro. Just to save everything, just go to the court and do a nice, a big reception.
No, you just but you know what's gonna be funny? Both of y'all whole wedding party is gonna be fucking nuts. Like all y'all people, cause y'all fuck with y'all have
it's a friends.
It's gonna be like fucking 16 people up there.
I still can't wait for the bachelor party. Like that. I think I'm looking forward to that more than the wedding. No.
Whatever.
I am. I mean, actually, I am.
Des is like, let me see how to answer.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think because Shaq was supposed to have, he had a bachelor party. It's just I wasn't there for that part.
Right.
I wasn't there for that part. And from what he was texting us in the group chat, I'm not. I'll let him speak. I'll let him speak.
Yeah, he got to come in here.
Hey. He lives with Bree. Hi, Bree.
How you doing, Bree?
Hi, Bree. Shaq is good.
It's great.
We weren't there though.
I didn't see nothing.
Say nothing.
We weren't there. Now,
how do we go from politics to marriage?
Oh, it just how we move on.
Whatever.
But I go for it. Are you looking more forward to your wedding or more to your bachelorette party?
Damn, I'm thinking about that too much. No, I think
she don't think about it every day in the crib now.
Nah, I'm really not. I don't really care. I wouldn't even. I mean, I would have a bachelorette party, but I would let my friends do it. If my friends don't do it, I'm not gonna do it.
Nah,
like I wouldn't care. I'm not.
I'm more. It gotta be a surprise. I want
I would want some planned or organized shit that I know nothing about. But because I'm too much of a planner, and if I'm involved, bitch, it's gonna be
Camille pop out the brunch and smash strippers everywhere.
Right, like it's gotta be something crazy. But I'm more excited for like the reception if I do that. Yeah. It would be the reception that's just gonna be. I honestly probably wouldn't even have a wedding, like a whole wedding. I don't mind going to the courts and then just throwing a big ass reception.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I don't care for the thing anymore.
Yeah. I'll be damned if my friends be like, yo, bro, we ain't playing a bachelor party for you. I'll be like, yo, y'all niggas ain't invited.
Right. Canceled.
Y'all ain't invited to my wedding, bro. Like, none of y'all come. Right. Don't show up. Don't even send a gift.
Don't show up.
I don't even know y'all. Delete me off y'all Instagram page.
Right. I feel like it should be something that they plan, so I can't be excited for something I don't know about. But I'm more excited for like the reception. See, I think that's dope. The whole like it's over, we're done, celebrate.
I was thinking that too, but for me, when I realized about wedding day, like I watched, like I went to my cousin's wedding last summer I was watching. I'm just like, yo, the wedding is really not for you. It's for everybody else to have fun. Yep. But the people who get married. Like the reception, this is what I
want to change that narrative.
See, no, but this is what it is. Because, yo, you taking so many pictures. Like, yo, it's so many pictures that every time you try to have fun, it's, photo op. We got to cut the cake.
No. See, I'm not doing it like that, though. We're going to have a whole photo fucking session. Mm-hmm. Y'all gonna get y'all goddamn photos in. And whatever y'all get while we over there, it's just gonna be some.
Or y'all hire Denzel Denz that captures every fucking moment.
Hey. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be some shit like organic off guard shit. Yeah. I mean, if you catch me,
y'all gonna enjoy the whole night, and then you're like, damn, I didn't know I was taking pictures of this person.
Yeah, like I'm not about to stop dancing to take people who know me to know. Don't take me off the floor.
For the people that know, I'm a lit photographer. Like everybody that's hired me is like, yo, like this. He's a great cameraman. Yeah, that's what I would do. I thought when he was on shot number 5 of Henny, he'd be out of it, but he still took great pictures. Everything in focus. I got a picture with my mom, and I haven't seen her in years because she came from this country. Like, I got stories.
That's what I would do. And I don't even know if I would do the whole wedding ceremony. Maybe I would. Maybe I wouldn't. But I would more do the reception and just do like the best reception ever and spend all my money on that.
Lula not going without the wedding ceremony.
The wedding, yeah.
I had to. We had to sit down and talk. Like she like, I want praise dancers and a sermon. I said, yo, we got a 25-30 minute max being in front of the people getting married, because I start sweating and it's over. Like, yo, I gotta get out this suit. I got this jacket.
Yeah. Plus, you're gonna be standing there for mad long.
Bro. All eyes on me. Like,
yeah, right.
Yo, I did an I was a part of an outdoor wedding in Texas during like I think like there a heat wave. Like it was like 110 or something like that. Indoor. Yeah, it was ridiculous. It was crazy.
I understand people be wanting that beach and.
I'm sorry, not me.
And that's the thing too. It's like, where would I do it? Because I have so much family and friends in Barbados.
Yeah, one of my cousins got married in Jamaica.
So I think I would probably do that. Like, I would just fly everybody out. That's what I'm saying. I would more want to spend my money on that than booking a church and do all that. I'll just get the papers and then spend all my money, fly everybody the fuck out, and just.
I want to do it on a cruise.
Yeah, I heard those are fly.
That'd be fine.
Meet my family members in Jamaica. Mm-hmm. You party real quick for a couple hours.
That'll be fine.
Yeah. Have a spliff rolled for
me. I heard about that.
Ooh. I'm trying to smoke at my wedding. We can end there.
I'm about to have a smoke at my wedding. Thanks. All right, Ellen D.
Oh.
Ellen Degeneres is under investigation. I guess she's not so generous. I don't know why. I just want to say that.
Yeah, that's funny.
So allegedly, for those of you who don't know, Ellen has been mistreating her staff. Well, not just her producers, her executive producers were mistreating interns and production assistants, which are the lower people on the totem pole when it comes to a production staff. They were being mistreated. It's hot. They're being mistreated, and it's under investigation, and it's crazy. So before I even tell y'all what I feel, because I'm kind of in this world. Yeah. How do y'all feel? How do y'all feel about it? How do y'all feel about? Does it mess up your image of Ellen? Does it like how do you feel about
it? Denz, you wanna?
I mean, I thought it. No, I don't know, because I'm also kind of sort of in this field, but I thought very highly of her. Like, her show looks very fun. Like, it looks like everybody's pretty much engaged. So that's pretty crazy. But I feel like in this world, it is pretty wild. Like, you do fight, like, especially in the media field, like, you do fight to get to where you're at, and it would suck to be somewhere like you somewhere you think where your dreams finally climaxed, and it's like, damn, this is my boss. Like, this is my person I work for.
Yeah.
But I've been in that situation before, so it ain't.
I feel like I'm really not surprised at all. I don't know why everybody's that surprised. But I also am not that big of an Ellen fan. I mean, I feel like I've watched the show a few times. I'm not like, Thursday's Ellen, turn on.
You're not watching Ellen at 4 p.m. or was it 3 p.m. on Monday through Friday?
Yeah, so I still be at work. And,
even
if I wasn't. Facts.
No,
but I just was never really an Ellen fan. Like, not that I don't like her, I just don't watch her show like that to be all crazed out. So I guess people that do really fuck with her show would be, baffled. But I'm also not surprised because this is what we tolerate and all that. So then they do it, and then we're like, wait.
Remember what we talked about on our entanglement episode when I told you that
was a long episode. Which part?
The Will Smith part. When I told you that there's people in the industry that know how to turn it on and off. And I said that I think Will and Jada, their relationship, they could turn it on and off. Mm-hmm. This makes so much sense to me because I've always looked at Ellen and thought the same thing as much as I like her show. I was like, yo, she's mad. I mean, she came up, she was outed. She outed herself on her TV show. She came up, yeah, she was nice. But once it's like once you live in this lifestyle for a little while, she came up, she's cool. All the celebrities, you live in this lifestyle now, right? Mm-hmm. I'm sitting there like, you only can be nice for so long or portray the image of just being nice. Like for being generous, being nice. Mm. And I've heard through rumblings of, because I was a PA at one time from PAs, that she's not the nicest person. Her staff isn't the nicest staff to work for. And they treat interns really bad. Like, I've heard this before. So before this came out, and I heard this years ago. Mm-hmm. So that's why when this came out, I'm like, wow. Maybe it was true. And especially the way that she's ending her show now, it's abruptly like, she's like, yeah, I want to end it. Yeah. That shows guilt to me. Like, for me.
But you know what? In that situation, you really don't win. Like, if she would have said something and said the wrong thing, it would have been a whole, you should have just shut your fucking mouth, da-da-da. I feel like she shut her mouth and just like, you guys are right. I'll take it. Cancel the show.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Wendy Williams went through stuff and she stayed on, her show still rocking.
Yeah, but like, Wendy is a little different.
She addressed it.
Wendy is about drama.
That's a fact.
I don't know about Ellen because I don't really watch her show like that, but I feel like she wants to laugh and make people laugh and do funny, stupid shit like people popping up damn trunk thing and Diddy. Like,
yeah, but the way that people...
It's not like... Wendy is drama central. Like, she wants tea.
But the way that people love Ellen, I feel like she should be able to come out, make a statement, hey, I would never treat my staff like that. I love my staff, this, that, and third, and keep it moving. I feel like if she really wanted to, if she was really innocent of this, she could do that and keep it moving.
And people would have still had something to say.
Yeah, but she wouldn't have lost a viewing. She wouldn't have lost a viewing. I don't think she would have lost a viewing.
You don't know that. Right now, people are so sensitive, bro.
I know, but nah, she wouldn't have lost a viewing. Yo, as long as
or she done got her bread, she stacked her chips, and she really don't give a fuck. Clearly, like
that's what I think it is.
She don't give a fuck. So
I mean, it's just
like I feel you like could have like if she could have handled it better, kind of thing.
But the thing, I'm just like, it ain't like. Do you think that this will settle? Do you think like people like the people that work for that complain?
I mean, I think they should try to go lawsuit vibes. Then, if they feel that strongly about it, they should go lawsuit vibes.
They get a check. I mean, because
did they sign non-disclosures?
That's what I don't
know. They sign? I mean, you got to go deep. We talking about it. Like, was the idea was just to bring awareness to it so people stop fucking with her and know what kind of person she is, or was it brought out so that action gets done? I feel like there's two different ways to out shit. So I feel like it's up to those people to stand up as a unit and say, we want to press charges or whatever. But that sounds like they're probably just, which is not discrediting it. If you're done wrongfully, you should out whatever the fuck you want. So
them stay-at-home mothers is going to be hurt.
I guess so. I don't feel like Ellen's show was that, for me personally, it didn't do anything to me. So it leaving does nothing.
She won an Emmy. Well, I know.
But I know she's Emmy big.
Every single year. So other TV shows is kind of sitting there like, yes. You know what I'm saying? But,
and there we go. And I'm not mad at it because what? Nick now is doing something. What Nick got going on?
Oh yeah, Nick got his own.
Viacom? What was he?
Yeah, he
something.
Yeah, Viacom fired him.
No. I'm talking like just. Let me shut up. Cause I don't like talking about stuff.
Oh, so because I know Nick got a lot of things going on. Nick,
no, just
I was never. Today. That's one person I was never worried about was Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon.
Oh yeah, no, but I'm saying like.
Yeah.
Like let's change the focus on the positives. Let's look at the other people. Why are we?
Like I know Nick is gonna be alright. He has so many platforms. He has his own radio.
I heard. Oh, you know what? Oh, look. Oh, set to sue.
Right,
okay, he's suing him for 1.5.
Oh yeah, he's suing him for the show.
I thought it was something else. Okay, good.
He's suing.
I
think he's suing for the rights of Wildin' Out.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's technically that's what he's doing.
Like, let's listen.
What she should win, Viacom.
Right.
Yo, I knew Viacom messed up by doing that.
Hands down.
Like, what else do y'all have
about that?
besides Love and Hip Hop and the ratchet shows?
Right.
There goes me watching MTV. Ain't nobody. We don't watch Baby Boy a million times. Nobody watching BT.
Yo, I'm done. I'm done. They really do play too much Baby Boy.
Yeah. Question. This is a good question. This is a good question that I feel like man people have a lot of different answers to. And
Tripp say that. He's cooking that up.
Nah. So, what's your number one priority? Right? Is it your spouse?
We're not married though. Whoa.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm saying. I'm talking about in general. If
okay.
Like when this becomes a thing, your spouse, your mother, father, your children, or your baby mother, baby father,
children.
Denz
comes first in any generally speaking.
I'm
children.
All right, Denz.
Damn, because it's there's levels to that. Because it's like, after I get married, I plan on getting married and having kids. But if it happens, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
But damn, this is a hard one because I love my mom, man, and she's not going nowhere. Like, you feel me? If me and a girl break up or she cheats on me, or
of course,
you feel me, the other way around,
your mom's gonna be there.
Like, you feel me? Like.
But about your kids, though.
But you feel me? Then there's the kids.
See, for me,
they probably gonna get on my nerves.
I'm pushing you out. Yeah. You with me. You before any.
You done cried all 3 years. Like,
yo, that's
different.
So I forgot who was I arguing this with?
Yeah. What?
Oh, shout out O'Neal.
Okay.
So he said he said his wife. This is on my story, and I was like. For me,
really? I missed that.
It's an easy. Yeah, I put it on my story. I was like, for me, this is an easy children. Like, I'm picking my children for sure. And he put, wife, bro. Like, and he's like, he started throwing out like Bible quotes and stuff. Like, yo, honor thy wife and all this other stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I understand that, but I feel like
I do.
What
happens if you get divorced?
That's my
God
thing.
Forbid.
I'm like, yo, I feel like your wife can become your ex-wife very quick. And he's like,
and not trying to put the bad on it, but it's just, you got to be realistic. Your kids can never be switched, replaced. It's they're your kids. Like, so that's it.
I'm with you 100%. Like, I'm with children. But here's my question.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah.
So now,
I'm trying to
children's your number one priority, right?
Yeah, for me.
Oh, you're a woman. This is hard for you.
No, don't do that.
No. When I say that, I can't. This question it's not gonna make as much sense.
Still say it.
Damn.
I could play devil's advocate. Cool. I could jump in. We got. I'm gonna have to ask. All right,
and Denz right here, so he's a man.
Yeah.
So, if you are having a child, your wife is on the table. The doctor's like, listen, if she has this baby, it's a chance that the baby it's a 50% chance the baby could be stillborn. If your wife has this baby, she can die.
Damn, that's deep. God forbid.
What?
And she's unconscious. Like, she can't answer.
You have to make the decision. Who are you choosing? Damn. See, like this was a tough one for me.
Because even so, like, it's like there's a chance that the mom might still die. Like, from after that.
Right. I feel like when you start, oh shit, my fault. Go ahead.
I don't even have an answer. Because it's like
that's something you gotta think about. But I feel like when you breed, I feel like you should start planning, adjusting. Like, I'm a big planner. So everything is like planned out for me to as much as I can. I'm not unrealistic with shit that shit may happen. But I feel like when I become pregnant, I feel like it should be conversations. We should talk about the goods, the bads, the uglies, the in-betweens, and what you should do. If I'm out, I need you to do XYZ, especially if we're married. Maybe boyfriend and girlfriend, you might be, because you're not really so intertwined. Marriage, you have the legal right to pull a plug on me. We need to have conversations about what I would want. So if I become pregnant, I would tell you, if there's a chance that the baby may not make it, let me live and we can try this again. Because I don't want to breed a kid into the world if it's, that's going to be more on me. I may want that. But I don't know, because you may not know until the situation actually presents itself. But I think you should be weighing that out with your wife or husband prior to Labor Day.
No, I'm with you. So
that when that happens, he's like, all right, we spoke about this. I may not want to do this, but this is what she told me she wants.
Yeah. No, I told him like, because he asked me this.
That's a good one.
Asked me this.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I was like, bro, I was like, I hear you, and I was like, listen, bro, I hear you. But at the same time, I was like, listen, of course, for me, I would personally choose my wife because I'm like, I love her. She's not. My children's still my number one, but if there's a chance that the baby not gonna make it, and
that's outside. I mean, that's outside.
That's outside.
Sorry, guys.
What in the hell is that? I just happened out of nowhere.
This is a whole studios building, so we have artists, we have people with photography, we have all kinds of different people all around us doing all kinds.
Pause that for a second.
Strange.
We good. We good. All right. We good.
Okay.
I mean, we was in the square last year, so
yeah, we had people banging on windows.
I mean, look, it was wild.
Yeah, so
I moved and forgot where I came from. Right?
This is just YO. Typical shit.
We had people banging on the glass.
Right, just coming through.
But yeah. For me, that's tough. I would choose my wife, but at the same time.
But I think y'all should have conversations.
Oh, it's definitely conversation.
So like,
it's definitely because there's a lot of women. There's a lot of women who be like, yo, if there's a chance that my kid is alive,
have my kid.
Have
let
the
me
kid.
go.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So I feel like you should know, so that as a man, I mean, it's still gonna be fucked up because you're in it when you're in it. But at least you have an idea of what she would want, because she should have a say, even though she may be unconscious or under drugs or whatever the case is, and may not be physically able to answer that.
Not to flip it too crazy, but I was just thinking, because not every marriage goes as planned, right? You feel me? What if, y'all weren't getting along, whatever the case may be, somehow she got pregnant and that was the best 9 months of your life you had with her. Like, y'all bonding on a whole nother level. So it's like, I don't, like, you feel me? I mean, I'm hoping I don't outweigh the, the goods and the bad of the marriage or, our relationship when that time comes. So like, that's why I really can't answer right now. Like,
and that is definitely something you need to be in it. But I think once you become pregnant or once you start and you talk about marriage, like, I've been doing a lot of research on what marriage really means. A lot of people, like, especially women, we are like, it's like drilled in our heads. We need to be married before kids. We need to do this. You got to have a house. You got to do this. But really and truly, that's not everybody's case.
Why is that? That's a question. Why is that? Why are women so
older days?
I feel like women are way more from when y'all were younger. Are so much more calculated and so much more in life. I have to be here and here and here compared to us as men.
Yeah, because that's the older days, right? We're talking about our grandparents and our great-grandparents.
18.
It was, you met somebody, I was in a relationship, y'all was married. There was no dating for 20 years right? And then figuring out, man, I don't know if marriage is for me. You were getting married, especially if you got pregnant. You were getting married before you even was showing. Yeah, because it was not okay for you to be not married and be pregnant. That's just what it was, especially in the Caribbean.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So if you got Caribbean parents, they really instilled that in you. So
I
don't know. It's just
I remember
it's just the fucking thing, and it's terrible.
My grandmother was like, "Yo, you make sure before you move a girl in with you marry her." I was like, "What?"
Yeah, because they don't know of that.
Hell no.
They don't do that. You know?
I was like, that didn't even make sense to me. What are you talking about?
You don't have babies out of wedlock back then.
Come on, man. You think I'm
there was no condoms.
You can't.
So you was getting breed. Like,
there
was nothing to talk about.
There's
you was a virgin until you got married.
There's no way I'm buying the cow without sampling the milk first. Ain't no way.
What does that mean? Oh, you mean you fucking crazy.
Ain't no way, yo. You think I'm about to just
because you're this generation.
Nigga's Jamaican.
Yo.
That was a real Jamaican thing to say.
It's a fact though.
Some shit my grandpa would say.
Yeah. But you know what? They do that with girls, and I think it's not completely right. Like, I know my mother put that on me. So when my mother passing away, I feel like in the back of my head is like this obligation. Like I feel like I hear her voice like, bitch, you need to be married before you have any kids. But really, what does that mean? Like, what does marriage really mean to you? Why is it? Why are you getting married?
Did we talk about this earlier? Y'all know
I feel like we did.
Y'all know what marriage is to me.
Yeah. Oh, no. I don't. Did we speak about that? I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, cool. Wait, so I thought
what does marriage really mean? Because it's papers. You could open up banks together without it. Like, you can open up businesses without that. So what is really marriage that makes you want to get married? Marriage is, listen, let's be real. Is it beautiful? Yes. Is the symbolism between marriage beautiful? Mm-hmm. Yes, of course. Well, what is it really? Marriage is really a business agreement. That's all it is. It's a financial business agreement, and it's a feeling of stability for a lot of couples because it's like that's all it is. Honestly, no to you. Nah, honestly, yes. What? No, I think. So I've been doing my research. I think. Listen, it is love is involved in everything, but if you just look at even the divorce rates, 67% of people that get divorced is for financial reasons. Like that's the reason because it's a business. It is. It's yo. All right, cool. We get together. I think taxes all of a sudden we do taxes together. But you can do that without being married. Nah, in this day and age, yes, you can. You can't file taxes. You can't file joint together. You can't file joint taxes without being married. Oh yeah, it's a business agreement. A lot of people do it. A lot of people do it. Legalization. It's just a way of stability. Yeah, marriage is a way of stability. I feel like a lot of the things that you could do as being married, I look at it more deeper than that. Obviously, it's more deeper. I look at it deeper than that. Like, of course, it's financially, right? In God, of course, it's financial. But what else about? I ain't never supporting this thing. Oh my gosh!
Come to my church and do a live podcast.
Come to my church, and that's all you think it says? A business agreement? You heathen! Right? You've been sitting in my church for all these years. It's like I don't know. I'd be looking at it like more of like what you just said about choosing who lives, or like God forbid somebody gets sick, you're pulling the plug on this person, or you gotta sign papers. You gotta. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm looking at it as. You're intertwined. Like, not only, we've already passed the sexually and the love and blah, 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 but, like, you're intertwined on a different level. We can open up businesses together without being married.
But I feel like that's kind of like that's a business agreement in itself right there. Pull somebody's plug.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Mm. Because if you think about it, right, when people usually make that decision, it's not only because, they're suffering. It's also because, these hospital bills is coming in, and I can't afford it. No, it's true. It's true.
You say that.
It's true. When people are,
that should not be what it is, though. You should not be basing that on.
Nah, but it's true. It's a part that people don't talk about. When people are on these machines that are breathing for you, it's like, yes, I want this person to come out of a coma. I want them to be good. But after like a month or two, and them bills start hitting, and insurance ain't paying that for that no more. They're like, listen. Mm-hmm. This is what it is for us. We're not paying for this anymore. This is going to be come out of your pocket. After a while, it's and you ain't making that money.
That though, because at the end of the day, you should be, when you get married, you should be plotting down. If somebody gets sick, what are we doing? If somebody does this, how are we doing this? Oh, mm-hmm. You should already have that embedded to where.
Of course.
It should be minimal. I don't know.
Of course. But insurance companies ain't that.
No, definitely. No, definitely. But for me, I couldn't give a fuck. I would deal with that after the fact.
Like, cause for me,
That's just me though. I would deal with that after the fact.
Like, I would just want somebody. I said, look, if I ever become a vegetable son, give me a chance to come out of it. Don't just pull the plug. Give me a couple months, but If it ain't looking good,
but think about it.
If I'm losing weight, and I ain't doing.
Yeah. So wait. But your partner is the one who's making all of these decisions for you. That's what I'm really talking about. Mm-hmm. Not just someone just pulling or entering the plug. I'm just saying like that person is making what medicine to give you. Do they give you this? Do they put you in surgery? Do they not? You know, they're making all of those decisions. So, and I mean, maybe that's really deep. That's the only thing I'm talking about. I feel like that's more of what I look at marriage. Like, what do you want?
Yeah,
you want somebody
who's really deep, man. Like,
and then your kids is gonna be in their care. You know, I mean, they'll be in it regardless. But you could have a baby daddy who's not your husband, who is not financially or capable to have your kids, so they go with their mom or something. That's your spouse. They go to him or her. You know, like that's what I'm looking at it as. But I get it. I don't know. I'm still doing my research.
Life's a bitch, and then you die.
Royale, she doing research on this whole marriage thing, boy. You better watch out. She ready.
Listen, I like to research things before I talk too much about them, because I feel like as girls we're like, it's like drilled in our freaking heads that we're supposed to be married. But why? Why do you want to be married? I want somebody to ask me, why do I want to be married? And for me to tell you this is why. Not because I want him to be my husband. For what?
I have another question as a woman that you are. Is there pressure for you to have a child by a certain time because of your biological clock that women have?
Yeah. Any woman that says no is lying, or she doesn't want kids.
Okay.
Because after 25, right, a woman, every year after 25, your percentage of having a child gets a little smaller.
Okay.
It may not be a lot, but it's a little bit. After 25, every year. And that's facts. I don't know what percentage that is, but it gets smaller every year. So the later you wait, the lesser chances you are of getting pregnant and having a successful delivery. But you can get pregnant at 16, 17 and still have, issues, but because everybody's body is all, it's complicated.
I gotta get to it then.
Yeah, you gotta get to it.
I gotta get to it.
I'm saying.
I'm running late.
Trip is hot.
Yo, it is hot.
Trip is sweating.
Shout out to Fred, but yo, baby, I'm gonna put this in the washing machine.
Yo, shout out to PVT as usual.
Oh, shout out PVT. Royale.
Denz got on PVT. PVT's in the back. You know the vibes. We in the studio with it.
It's Trust Division. Shout out to my man Fred Trust.
Yeah, that's fly.
My bad, y'all.
I like that.
It had to come off.
Yeah,
This is now
Trip is really sweating.
This is now the official.
We're doing a lot right now. We got the lights on.
We trying to do it for y'all, man. We got it. We got this. We push it through. We push it through.
It's going good.
I wanted to ask y'all about. So did y'all see the W.A.P video?
Yeah.
All right. How'd y'all feel about the video before I get into these next couple of questions?
The video.
Mm-hmm. The song in the video.
I think the song is cool. I expected it. It met what I thought. I didn't think it was gonna be anything that would have I'm gonna be knocking in the car every fucking day. It's something for the strip clubs. It's something for the clubs. Have the girls going wild. That's what I expected from Cardi and Megan.
Yeah.
I think the video was cool. I think the Kylie and the weird people in there, I just don't understand what they added. I thought that could have just been eliminated. I didn't understand.
They gave Kylie the Beyonce segue.
Right, I don't get it. For what? And then there was the other girls in the end that just started dancing. I know one of them was on Love and Hip Hop. I'm just like, I don't get it. They didn't add anything to
I think it was the point of it. I think it was supposed to be in the whorehouse. I think so. I think that's what it was.
I don't get it though. It just didn't. I would have if they could have just eliminated all of them, but their outfits and
outfits and
the style, the glam squad that Cardi fucking B has is phenomenal. I don't care what she's singing, what she's saying. Cardi comes to slay. She gives me that very much better, almost Nicki look. I don't want to talk about sound, but look vibe. Nicki used to be coming out with the wild shit like Kim. It's like it's elevated. Like every generation it elevates. And I feel like Cardi is bringing that. You're going to see 20 different phenomenal fucking looks in this one video. And I like that she brought Megan out to do the same. Because Megan is great regardless, but she did a little bit more.
But it was just like
it just added more. Yeah. So it was phenomenal. I didn't expect, people were like, oh, it's not that great. what did you expect?
Yeah,
like I expected a twerking song or something. I didn't expect to be.
I seen a tweet that said like, what did y'all expect them to talk about? Like, you know, the government and what's going on. Like that's just not their style. So,
oh, okay, I see. Ooh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I seen like that one tweet.
I mean, come on, like they put out sexy, female, unapologetic, whatever the fuck they feel like saying vibes.
And it don't even matter what we think because they making money
regardless.
Regardless.
But I do fucking love Cardi's. I do love Cardi's glam squad. I gotta look at who's her glam squad, but she comes out and puts on a fucking show anywhere.
Every time.
Like that's phenomenal.
Do you think that does it bother you when like Denz said, like the men coming out and bashing Cardi and Meg for coming out with songs called WAP? Like, oh, you know, kids shouldn't be listening to these. My daughter shouldn't be listening to them. Like,
I don't want to hear that. Cut it. Because when Tekashi is saying whatever he's saying, y'all kids is listening. And listen, kids, you can't stop kids from you gotta not train. That's not the proper word. You have to educate your kids on what they listen to. It's not supposed to become them. Mm-hmm. Even if you're listening to Tekashi and that's your guy, it should be Tekashi,
don't take that
real
literal.
fucking life. You know what I mean? It should just, you gotta educate your kids. I feel like that's how I was. I could hear some crazy shit because I heard that song. I like that song. Does that mean I'm about to go strip? Nah, I want to be a fucking stripper. Doesn't mean that. You got to educate your kids. So whoever's saying that is not educating their kids.
Us as men got to know when to relax and let women have fun.
Are you talking about CeeLo Green? Is this CeeLo
Green? Not only CeeLo. Nah,
he said something.
He did.
Right?
He did. But not only him. A lot of men. There was a lot. Some dude was. There was like some regular guy in the car on a rant saying like, "Oh, I wouldn't want my daughter listening to." This is my
so
thing.
Then don't let your daughter listen to it then.
It's because Meg,
she's still gonna listen to it.
Meg tweeted the perfect thing. She was like, "You don't want your daughter listening to this, but when you was younger, I bet you I was all rapping slob on my knob out loud and nobody was bothering y'all."
Stop it! Stop acting like
as men. This is listen, Cardi and Meg. This is brunch music for the ladies after they are on their 5th and 6th mimosas.
Right. It's
when they are with their girls turning up.
Southern in the club.
When they turning up,
that's
having a good ass time.
But that's the music that they put out. So I'm not understanding. What did you want them to sing gospel? That's not what they do. They're staying in their fucking lanes.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
They raunchy.
That's what they do.
But that's what I seen Republicans. I'm like, but
that's how you know you making it, because people's just saying anything. And they're not role models.
Yeah, but my thing, they're not.
They're not. No rapper or whatever is your role model. They should never be a role model.
Listen, men, parents, and I'm gonna say this. We need. It's not artists' responsibility, a musician's responsibility to be like, oh, don't. It's your responsibility. If you don't want your child listening to music that's for 18+-year-olds. Like
they're gonna go out and hear it anyway. But you might as well just educate them, so they know what to do when they hear shit.
Watch your kids. Put a parental block on your kids' YouTubes. Don't let them watch BET. Don't let them listen to radio, because honestly, it is.
Honestly, I think that's personally the way I would want to raise my kid. I don't think that's the right thing to do.
So you said you don't think it is the reason?
No, I think that
I'm with you.
I think that you should. Yes, if you got a 4-year-old, yes, you should probably put on the parental lock, because they might go swiping and sliding and end up on the wrong shit. But you talking about 16-year-old, 15-year-old, 18-year-olds, I'm not putting no lock on there because I want to see what you're looking at, right? And then I'm going to explain to you why this is how it is, or why when you hear that, that's for a particular setting. Or when you hear them talking about shooting up the block, you're not really going to shoot up a block. Mm-hmm. So you need to distinguish what you're listening to, because music may be life, but if you're taking that to heart, whatever that nigga's saying, that probably he never did in his life.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on.
Most of these rappers, what they rapping about, they're not really doing.
We mad about now.
Kids ain't really paying attention.
We should have been mad when Eazy-E and them niggas was talking. Mm-hmm. Them niggas was really in the streets. Mm-hmm. Okay? Yeah, stop it. You was doing the same thing. Mm-hmm. Just, you had it in your brain to know, okay, these niggas is real niggas. This is what they do. I love it. But when I go home, I'm going to sleep with my children and my wife. And that's just that on that. You got to teach your kids. You can't just throw them into the woodworks, blocking everything, because then they're going to go out searching and they're going to get the wrong answers because they're not getting the answers from you. Yeah. It's your job. Parents.
Yeah, like you know what kills me growing up? I just remember, I'm just talking about myself and my parents. And my parents
Uncut?
My parents watching, they be like,
I used to be up watching Uncut Dumbly.
So they be watching this sometimes and they be like, yo, nah, we didn't do this. Oh, I'm like, listen, I'm telling you.
Yes, y'all did.
So listen, so they used to it used to be crazy, bro. My parents I'll be like a little kid, like 4 or 5. I remember when Bad Boys first came out, watching I used to be watching the craziest movies with my parents. And then when they used to argue or talk to each other, they'd be cursing. But the moment I put on some music that I'm cursing, it's we don't play that. I'm like, time out. Even to this day, Deacon Rose, Deaconess Rose, my parents, they in church. Yeah, I'm getting y'all in trouble. So even to this day, they be in the crib when they in their vibe. They curse, they play they cursing music, but. As soon as
y'all they kids, so they looking at you.
Nah. It'd be like it'd be a barbecue with like 50, 60 people there. As soon as one song curse, don't you do it?
Change the song.
I'm looking at them like, yeah, really?
Yeah.
Really?
But you know what? I find that
y'all watch Power every night.
You make them start looking elsewhere for answers. And you really want your kids to come to you. Because I used to have parental blocks and all that stuff on my things. And then I would go to school and be like, yo, how do I get this block? And how I do that? And what's that? And what's that? So now I'm looking for it from people that I'm not supposed to be getting answers from. You gotta teach your kids. You gotta not expose them to create like too much at one time, but let them be able to come to you for answers.
Your kid's 4 years old, you go to a barbecue and they playing cursing music. Are you telling them to close their ears?
No. Wait, what age? What age are we talking about?
If they're like 4 or 5 years old. If you had a barbecue and they just have
4 or 5, I don't want them listening to cursing music. No, but I'm going to explain to them, like, you're supposed to hear and not hear. You're not supposed to be cursing. And that's just that on that. But if you're talking like 2 or 3, 4, they tend to repeat. Right? And they don't know when to not repeat. So I feel like maybe like that 5, 6, 7 age is when I'll be like, okay, you're going to listen to this. You just need to you're growing up and you need to learn that you don't repeat this.
Oh, my kids gonna know I'm be whooping ass.
Right.
Say that again.
But you talking about the terrible tools? They repeat everything. You don't get calls from the fucking daycare every minute. Mr. Rose, you have to come and pick up your child.
He's terrible hands. That's
he's calling these little kids bitches.
My cousin's kid called another kid a Batiman in daycare.
Oh, shit. See what I'm saying? Now you gotta beat his little ass now. Because he done said that in there.
It's a girl. Like, girl said it to the kid. Like,
that's mad funny.
See, our judge just said it had to be a boy. Woo!
That's mad funny, y'all.
Oh shit. See, but I mean, you just gotta then teach. You gotta educate and say you don't say that. You know. Mm-hmm. But I feel like when they're too young, it's hard for them. You know, they don't understand yet.
Especially if they're gonna hear it again in the song.
Right. You gotta. Yeah, I think it's gradually, but you teach them from young to not be repeating and do what everybody else do.
Yeah, facts. Because at the end of the day, you can't control the environment that they're gonna be around. You can't.
And the more you shelter them, the more they're gonna go out there trying to look. That's why
Pastor's daughters be wilding.
Ooh, I was gonna say them and them white girls.
No, I mean
white girls. When they go to college, they be in there like, sex and fucking people because they never been outside. It's like they don't know what to fucking do. Mm-hmm. Can't do that. You gotta let them. Then see a little bit, let them learn.
When I was in, I think the first time I rode the cheese bus was like 6th grade or something like that. Yo, the guy, he used to play whatever. Like he was playing like, I don't know if it was his mixtape or not, like, but it was straight cursing. Down. And I'm like, yo, like my mom don't want me listening to this. Like, but I gotta ride the bus when I go to school. Like I gotta ride the bus to school. But you feel me? Like
but
like,
you was knocking though. Yeah. You just knew at that age not to repeat or not, you know what I'm saying?
It's my heart was going. I felt I was gonna get my ass whipped as soon as I got off the bus. Like,
and it wasn't even your fault.
Yeah, and I'm like, damn, stop cursing, bro. Stop cursing, Mr. Bus Driver.
Yeah, but I wouldn't shelter us. Like at 6th grade, I'm not sheltering you from that.
Nah,
because you're gonna listen to it anyway.
Listen, my parents tried.
And think about when you got kids. We had iPods, our generation. These niggas gonna have fucking, I don't even know, supersonic fucking hearing.
I don't know what.
It's just gonna be random. They gonna think of a song and the song's gonna play. Like it's just gonna be playing.
Like I mean, music.
Play something and it's just going to start.
Playing W.A.P. at church, like
right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna stop you from doing that. You're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, church gotta stop trying to make like real worldly songs into church songs.
Because they be doing it. They be trying to remix the.
I haven't heard a Christian rap song in so long, but I remember my uncle had mixtapes of this person rapping over sucking it and all types of stuff. I'm like, yo, but a Christian dude saying, switching up the words.
But that's the way they get people to like listen, because really, music is really the beat.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really like music, you're really looking at the beat and all of that. I learned that from Royale, and then you got these young kids.
Especially now, because they don't really care about lyricism.
Like the ones who shot up Spring Ridge Park pool. Sorry. Did you hear about that?
No, I didn't. Inform us, because I had no idea.
Did you hear about that?
No.
These little youngsters shot up Spring Ridge.
That's crazy.
Apparently, because a little fight broke out.
That's why I'd be so worried.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't be alive. You got to educate them, because clearly they didn't look like older than 16. At least the one that was arrested. So I'm like, this is what we're talking about. He's listening to take Tekashi or whoever the fuck is rapping to him, and he thinks this is the way. No. Kids is in that pool. Like, what do you know what I'm saying? Thank God no one was injured or was reported injured, but that was like that was like Monday. Or Saturday.
This quarantine is making it worse because these kids are
people, they don't got nothing to do. But this is the time to educate.
Yep.
You got all the time to devote. Before they go into school, you got to work, blah, blah, in, out, dinner, eat, sleep. Now you have time.
Facts.
Don't be frustrated because they in the house all day. Try to educate them. Have them read a damn book. Because that was the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Spring Ridge?
Yeah.
Spring Ridge was like where I went because that was the nice pool.
That was a cool.
That was the Tibbetts. The Tibbetts was the ratchet one, apparently.
Yeah, I used to always get that pool.
I used to go to Spring Ridge because my father didn't want me going to Tibbetts.
Spring Ridge and Saxon Woods.
Saxon. What? You got people's children.
Speaking of
crazy.
What's the word? Speaking of, I don't know, but not letting your kids do stuff. I wasn't going to none of those pools as a kid. I ain't gonna hold you. Like,
I wasn't there when all the fun people was there. I was there probably early in the morning.
Man,
my father would go.
I didn't go to Van Cortlandt.
I was not.
I went to Van Cortlandt, but not for the pool.
Y'all.
I would sneak and go over there, but I was not.
Y'all remember Razul's?
I remember, but I know I never went.
All right, cool. Razul's was like a teen club when I first moved to Yonkers. And I remember I was in...
Wait, you wasn't born and like raised in Yonkers?
Nah, I used to Bronx. So...
check you out, Mr. BS.
So when I moved to Yonkers, I was in middle school. They was like, yo, we out to Razul's. I'm like, what's that? They're like, it's a teen club. Like, apparently, I guess all the popping girls used to go there. Mm-hmm. And I used to be like, I be there. I knew damn well.
You couldn't go. What you said when you got to school the next morning?
Yo, I was in the Bronx.
Yeah, what?
Big asshole. It was over. I was like, y'all was in the Bronx. My cousin Joe was over. Nah, no, he wasn't.
I never went. And I didn't even try that.
I had a lit childhood, so I can't complain. Like, you feel me?
I had fun. I just didn't do that kind. Like, I didn't do what everybody else was doing. I did other shit, but I had a great time.
I was in the pool wilding. I was smoking blunts in the 7th grade. Like,
God. Woo, he was wilding.
I had a
Den's mom had no idea.
No clue.
Right.
I told her about that recently.
I was about to say,
what?
You know that.
Excuse me.
Yo, you should really like if you
what
look
did
back,
I raise?
Yo, you gotta look back at like the stupid shit you did and like when you're older, tell your parents like if it's but you tell them, yo, they probably like I know that sometimes we probably caught them off guard. I know they think they know everything, but I know
smoking here. I was I was drunk. Like I was drunk here, but you ain't know it because I can control myself because I was doing it. Mad young. Like, I'm lit right now.
Yo, mom, ain't nothing changed.
Yeah, like
ain't nothing changed. I
remember I had mad piercings at 16. I wanted to get all these piercings. I told my father. My father was like, "No, you can't get them. So I went and got like my belly button. And he's my dad, so he's not gonna look at me, you know, so he's not gonna see it. So then I got the bottom belly button. And then I just went crazy. I got my hips pierced. I had my tongue pierced all over the place.
She was like, I
was like, I can hide this. Like, he not gonna know.
Yo.
And one random day, I got all those between like 16 and 18. I was like 19. And I think we was arguing. And I was like, why you always... He was like, what the fuck is in your mouth? I was like, well, I'm 19 now, so you can't tell me nothing. I got this when I was 17. He was like going off on me. He didn't even know. He had no fucking clue. No clue.
It's crazy. I know mad girls who be trying to hide like piercings. I'm like, yo,
because we're like, we're not supposed to.
When we was in high school, I'm like, how did you hide that?
Because your parents is not going to be like, because you're a girl, they're not going to like bust open a door on you.
Girls nowadays, again, like, you know, nipple piercings. How's a parent really supposed to know?
Yeah, unless like you bust open a door while she changing, you going to see it. But I want my kids to be more open with me.
I don't want this to... forget it.
And now you thinking about that.
Because I think it's going to sound weird if I'm like, yo, you know, I would know. But I'm like...
You wouldn't. I'm telling you, saying that, but you wouldn't know.
My daughter 6 years old, I'm be like, I might be like... What do you want? I'm never looking at you.
You know what might be funny? She might tell Lula shit that she don't tell you because she knows she the mom.
Oh shit!
And you find out, you gonna be like, what the fuck?
I can only imagine like one day she's like, oh mom, I gotta
yeah, like, and then you go yell at her, and then she gonna be like, well, mommy knew.
The trip though,
right?
I ain't gonna front. That's. Yo,
that may not be your kid.
At 6 years old, when do you tell your daughter like, yo, take him out in front? Let me see, take them just out.
She's not gonna re-pierce.
Exactly.
Go to Fordham real quick.
Yo, that's where I lived at. I'm telling you, all my piercings are Fordham. All of them.
That's funny.
And I wasn't a bad kid. It was just I don't know what happened with me in the piercings. I just wanted to rebel.
I'm just gonna tell my kid like, yo, if you're doing that, don't do it in nobody's basement. Don't let your friend practice doing that.
That's what educate your kids, because the fact that I really wanted to do it is because he told me I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I respected my mom when she was like, yo, I'd rather you do like when she first found out I was drinking. She's like, listen, I'd rather you do it here than be out in the streets.
Exactly. Don't act like you're blindsided and they just never gonna touch alcohol. Be real with yourself. Mm-hmm. They probably gonna smoke some weed every now and again.
I'm letting all the parents know now. In high school, your kids they not kids no more. They doing the most.
And don't act like you wasn't doing the most.
They doing the most.
I guess when you a parent, when you actually become a parent, it's different. I feel like then you start. Like, I ain't do that.
He's not into that. She's not into that.
Yeah, because they like Miss Perfect. Right. But
you gotta be real. From your kid, man. You gotta.
Yeah, but you gotta be real with it.
I remember my mom came to me and was like, hey, you think my brother he just graduated 12th grade. She's like, you think he's still a virgin? I looked at her. I was like, what? What world you living in? Son walking in the house.
Baby.
Son walking in the house 4 a.m. What do you think he was doing?
That's her
playing
baby.
Xbox with friends. Nigga was.
They be acting like they
nigga was knocking the dust off that young girl.
Oh my gosh, Trip! Tell your mom that. My heart.
Hey, why he was knocking the dust off her?
No,
he came in sweating. Look at him.
See that's the shit. I would rather you. Would you rather? Would you rather? And I'm gonna switch it up because guys get more leeway than females. Would you rather your daughter have sex out at the guy's crib, or would you rather her have sex at your house?
Oh my God.
Because I was just about to say, she should have told him, I'd rather you do that in the house. But then it's like, wait a minute, no, you won't.
So see, if this
you're not trying to hear your son clapping.
If this is a boy, it would be easy for me. Like, I would rather my son at my crib. My daughter.
Why is that? Why do guys always get the?
Because you don't know. So the girls are sneaky. So you don't know. You don't know who she's dealing with. You don't know who gonna come to her crib. Like if her pops come in now, you hit my son. Too? Listen, I just know. Listen, when you at and then this woman that like, oh, he raped me. Tell her dad that because they're afraid of getting in trouble. In your house, you control the narrative.
To your knowledge.
Nah, you control the narrative.
You don't know. You gonna watch her have sex?
No. I'm saying it's
your word against.
For
me, it's your word against others.
I'm saying if it's my son, I'm saying that because my son.
No, I said daughter.
If it's my daughter,
I know this one. See? Because I don't think about it.
It's just because I'm gonna be. It's gonna be real bad if I walk in and hear my daughter getting clapped. It's not gonna be
laughing because you got no kids.
On your couch.
Oh my God.
In the living room? In the living room? No! Where I sit? Oh my God.
These are the things you gotta think about.
Oh my God. And then she's gonna try to hide it. She's gonna sneak him out. You're gonna sit on your couch to watch the game, and it's gonna be wet.
Yo, you know what?
That's took it to another level. I ain't saying all that.
It's gonna be a towel just on the couch, like.
But that's
couch.
the thing.
What's this towel doing
Wouldn't
here?
you rather your daughter do her business in your crib, or would you rather her do her business out in the street?
I don't know if I want my crib disrespected like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
but at the same time, you want your daughter out at somebody else's crib?
No, you know why? Because it's like it's just so many. Like, yo, all right. So I know there's so many different types of girls. It would depend on my daughter's personality, because I know. I went to high school with some girls.
You think you know.
I went to high school with some girls who, in their own homes, was getting trains run on them. And I'm like, yo, I'm going to be mad if I walk into my crib and there's 5 dudes and just my daughter. I'm like, yo,
nah,
what is going on?
That's murder.
What is going on?
Nah, I'm not going to hold you. One of them's getting
that's
one. I'm just getting out.
One nigga, you should have all 5 of them niggas.
I'm walking in the crib, there's 3 niggas on the Xbox on my account. There's a nigga in the room.
They don't know. Like, yo, do you want next?
Right. What?
Another nigga, he looks in the microwave.
Drink, like,
drinking your white Henny from out the case.
Oh,
like,
I'm like, yo, I don't know how. Like, how would I react? How do I react to that?
I guess that's something you just can't think about.
Would I rather that happen somewhere else? Probably.
Probably. Not for real, because you want that in your house.
Like, yo, just come home and clean up. What the fuck you do? I don't.
That's fucked up though, because I know if it was your son and you walked in with him fucking 5 bitches, you'd have been like, yeah, my nigga. Get it popping.
Hey son, your mom gets home
like,
in 2 hours. Yo, get him out of here.
You see?
You need something?
Damn.
I'm going to the store. Like,
get it cleaned up.
That's not right.
Hey, you showed the pictures of your dad when he was young? Nah, that's so deep. That's so deep. Nah, that's so deep. Like, I don't like. I mean, if my daughter had a steady boyfriend, I'd rather. Nah, go to that nigga's house. Nah, yeah, like,
no.
Nah, go to his house.
And that drives the question, like, you feel me? Like, would you allow them to have boyfriends and stuff like that? If at least let me meet. At least,
yeah, you gotta be comfortable.
This guy, like,
yeah, I don't want to be secret. Yeah, I don't like secret.
You feel me? I would much rather at least just let me meet.
But what if he's a nigga that you don't want your daughter with?
How do you react?
And she's honest with you, and this is her man, but he's really not the right guy.
It sucks because it's like, you feel me, like, depending on the situation, the dad or mom probably didn't like you. You feel me, when you was courting or smashing the you feel me, like y'all was doing whatever y'all was doing when y'all was younger. Yeah. So it's just like that narrative comes in, like, you feel me, like, what if it's another race or something like that?
Right, like,
so I'd rather just know, like,
even if he not it, just that you know what it is.
Shit,
yeah.
Man, I don't know. See,
some shit to think about, man.
See, that's why it's just easier. Like, yo, just have a son.
You can't control that.
I'm like, yo, part of me would be like, yo, I'll just make.
Don't say that. Say you want a girl, because then you are gonna get a girl. Because I was just making you say you get the opposite.
I gotta make her boyfriend feel mad while uncomfortable. But then I feel
you
like
gonna open the door with the AK, like, what up, nigga? How you?
But then I feel like she'd be like, more like, nah, fight to be with him more. Like,
right.
Now I want to be with him extra more, Dad, because you don't like him. Like, it's a lose-lose.
But what if he's really trash? Like,
I gotta let him know, like, this is what we doing.
I love it.
And it's funny because I have like family members. I call them my family members, but they're my aunt's friends from college. Okay. They got married, not young, but like 25 or something like that.
Well, that's young.
He has OD. So you feel me? Like the son's like 14, 15 or something like that. The both of them work for schools. The dad works in the same school that the son goes to. And like they present these ideas and everything that we're talking about, they talk about. Like, he has a son that's like 15, 16. The daughter's like, I don't know, just entered middle school. So I be hearing it. So it's like, damn, like that's what really goes on in a household like that, because you're gonna hear it from the dad side and then the mom side. And it's like,
you gotta keep it open.
You feel me? The double standards, like, you feel me?
It's crazy because like a girl would always get the short end of the stick when it comes to shit like that.
I'm not gonna front.
Just what it is.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely gonna raise my kids on double standards, and I know it's not right.
I love it.
And I know it's
That's
not right.
what it is, though.
And even if you are, whether you feel me, I'm gonna try my hardest to be that cool person.
That educated and just know what you should allow, what you shouldn't allow.
If I do allow you to, like, you feel me, just be over the house and all that, doors open, but you feel me, and even if you guys are wilding while I'm, you feel me, like while I'm in the crib, don't be slamming like banging the headboard and all that. You feel me? He's walking out in his boxers, like going to the fridge. Yo, I thought about the time I did that, and
you did that?
Yo, there's this one dude.
Denz is a wild boy.
There was this one dude from high school. I went to high school with, and you feel me? I dated his sister. And I went to go get water for us, and I was in my boxers, but it was like late night. But he was in the living room playing Xbox, and he didn't even know I was dating her, and I'm just like, yo, this is awkward. Like I'm sweating in the, like, do you feel me?
And you know when you go to get the water, what time it was?
Yo, I need some juice after. I need some water.
You feel me? Like still sweating, bro. Like
electrolytes,
still sweating, and I'm in the fridge with it. Like I'm in the fridge, like. Shit, I'm hot. I'm gonna get this and I'm come out.
That's what I want to know. Like for guys, like how did y'all feel when y'all were back in the day? Like y'all would y'all bring a girl to y'all crib or did y'all go?
I personally, I'd rather have a girl come to my crib. I've been to girl home. I'd rather go come to my crib just because, like I said, I can control it. Like I know who's coming in and out the crib.
Right.
Like I've been to a girl's crib before and went.
You ever had any crazy experiences? Like somebody's father come and try to...
Yeah, but it was weird. It was weird. So, all right, cool. So, I'm going to tell you the weirdest thing. So, I was talking to this girl. We weren't dating. This is in high school. Talking to this girl. And she invites me over. I'm like, come through.
Oh, I think you told me this story.
Yeah. I'm like, we come through. And it's her brother, and her mom is there. So, I'm like, cool. So, we chilling. I'm like, yo, I'm in the living room. She's like, yo, come in the room. So, I'm like, all right. Like, with everybody home, all right, cool. So, me, I'm like, I have girls in my room, even everybody home, but... along the door. So she go when she closed the door. And she like lay in the bed, like come in the bed. I'm like, oh, all right. I guess nobody cares. But for me, I was like, all right, cool. But then I looked around the room. I'm like, yo, D-Wade poster, Derek Jeter. I'm like, Alex Rodriguez. I'm like, yo, this is a boys' room. So I'm in the room. Like the sheets is boy sheets. I'm like, there's baseball trophies, basketball trophies. I'm looking, I'm like, yo, whose room is this? She's like, my brother's. I'm like, your older brother I just went up to? Yeah, it's his room. I'm like, why are we in here? She's like, he don't care. He doing his thing, he chilling. I'm like, so, why we not in your room? My room's close to my mom's room. We can just be in my brother. Yo, shorty, like, she was ready to get it in her brother's room. But like her brother home. And I'm like, all right. But then the crazy's like, it's like before because at first I was like I was like, yo, I'm sitting.
You wasn't about to say no, though.
No, I wasn't about to. But I was chilling, and I was in the room, and he just walks in. Yo, he, like, no knock. Just opened the door, came in, and I'm like, right before I went to bed, so I'm sitting on the chair. Walks in, says something to her. Yeah, all right, cool. And walks back out, and I'm like, son, ain't no locking the door. She's like, nah, but he'll be all right. It don't matter if he catches doing whatever. I'm like, nah, I can't. This is crazy.
Nah, that's...
I'm like, yeah, this is...
Nah, that's...
I don't know about this, yo.
That's fucking crazy.
I think one of my craziest situations in high school, same thing. This girl that I was dating, I guess I wasn't even dating her is the crazy part. Like, that's the even more wild part, because we ate, there was no, yo, we was dating. It was really just... Yo, I got you aimed. We met up, and it was
he threw it back to
like
the aim child.
This was my favorite.
These young kids,
this was my average. You feel me? Every couple days, I'm going to school late just to get something popping real quick. Like, but this is my faithful joint. This is my faithful joint back then. And you feel me? I guess the parents see me. They was like, oh, like he's the one. Like, this is the best dude you done brought through or whatever. So you feel me? Like I'm chilling and she didn't have no door on her. Like, you feel me? On her
hinge on the door.
No door.
No door to hinge on me,
room, bro. This nigga said no hinge on the door. But no door on the hinge. But
no door at all.
No door at all. Like, and it's like right by the living room. I think they don't. If I'm not mistaken, there was only one TV.
Her parents wasn't playing.
It was like the mom and the grandma. It was like just the mom and the grandma, and like the way it was like
was the walk-in closet.
Right.
You know, it was a weird situation, and I'm like the mom's like, oh, you want this, and that. I'm like, this is weird. Like I'm just looking at her. I'm like, yo, this is really weird because your daughter's a freak, and she was really about to do this with no door on her. I couldn't even say nothing to her because I'm like, yo, she was really about to go get crazy, knowing y'all was in the living room. I don't think, from what I remember, I don't think they had to like. I think it was one of those situations they only had one TV in the living room, and so the room was right by the living. Like, you feel me? Like, you turn over and like you seeing something crazy happening. So like it was just like that must be so awkward. That was very awkward. Like, very awkward.
Yeah, it's.
Wait, did you end up doing it anyway? Because they was all kind of with it.
We just didn't get that crazy. We just I didn't take off.
You did the quiet one.
Yeah, like my mom's had this rule when I was in high school. Like, you could bring a girl in the room, but like the door gotta be open and I want feet on the floor. I never get said that, and then like as I got older, because she told me that when I was in 9th grade, so I was a virgin. I got 11th grade. I was like, I can still go to work. Are you crazy?
Both of our feet can be on the floor.
I was like,
crazy going on.
Feet on the floor. She was like, yeah. I was like, shit.
Say no more.
Like, I got it. I ain't breaking no rules. Yo, I ain't go for having. I think having sons is gonna be like. I hope I have a son because I think that's gonna be the dopest thing. Because I seen my sister put my dad through, and Lord knows I don't want it. I don't want it, man. But it's hot as hell in here.
And I know we haven't done any of those topics because we just organically end up talking.
It is what it is because it's hot.
I love it.
It's been an hour and change.
Wow.
Yo, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, yo. Hit that subscribe button.
Please.
Ring that bell. I ain't gonna front when people say, I always be like, yo, pause. It just sounds crazy, but I'm
you gotta hit the bell. You gotta hit the bell. So you know when things drop. Follow the IG. Follow us personally. Whatever.
IG. Yeah, I'm gonna put that all in. Rose Above It podcast on IG.
Everything.
Damn Denz. Suave Redbone. I'm T.Rose 5. I said I am pretty sure. That's Twitter. I'm T.Rose 5. But y'all, we off here. If y'all tuned in with us through all this, we really, really, really appreciate y'all.
Super appreciate it.
We signing off. It's hot as hell. We gotta go outside.
Shout out PVT one more time.
Royale,
as usual.
And
shout out PVT. Download the app.
Oh, yo,
yes. Download the app. Support local businesses.
What local brand that got an app for you to
PVT
shop on? Like,
and it's not a whack app either. It's a fly ass app.
And if you're a model, you feel me? Hit us up.
Yeah.
And then
you're a photographer. Hit us up.
Get Denz to do your shoots.
Yo,
I'm seeing nasty looking shoots. I'm not trying to knock nobody, but make sure you pay somebody that takes their art seriously.
And if you don't know what you're doing, holler at me. I teach people.
There we go.
Yeah, and
level up.
Listen, level up, and some of y'all ladies, y'all OnlyFans subscriptions is too high for no reason.
For toes.
Ain't nobody paying $50 a see, baby, for your Instagram pictures, and you don't even look good. Nah, we signed off. Love is love. All right.
Peace.